Welcome back.
Please do that again.
Shit. You don't want me to do it like that?
No, yes, do it again like that. We just won't laugh.
Oh, that hurt.
Us all in.
Welcome back.
Two.
Fratelli Filmatori.
Smoking Bros. It was AKA, you dumbass.
Wow, that was a big failure. All right, we're just gonna move from that.
Yeah.
You know, we already smoked the knuckle sandwich before, but this time we got the Habano version of the knuckle sandwich. So that's what we're smoking this week. Is it's made by Espinosa Cigar, featuring Guy Fieri, collaboration with AJ Fernandez.
Is that a double doink on a collaboration?
Ooh, yeah, it's a double doink. So we're gonna smoke it, and then we'll get into it a little bit later about flavor notes and shit. All right, so let's get into it. I broke my cigar.
Yeah.
That's like a
Look at that.
a party foul.
I don't even know if anybody can see that.
Oh, you destroyed it.
Yeah,
It's the way you cut it.
yeah. I think I cut it too deep. Oh no, that's what it is. It's on an angle.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's a rookie mistake right there.
Clipped.
And it's what's bad about it is every time I take a breath, it keeps coming through the binder.
No, that sucks.
Yeah,
You gotta hold it.
Yeah. So the
Yeah,
draw,
but then it's gonna get hot.
by draw, I feel is like too loose. It's too loose of a draw for me on this.
A loosey goosey.
But I think it's only because of the
Can't pull the wrapper down. Pull the wrapper down on it.
no. I can't even move it.
Oh.
Anyway,
What are you drinking?
some good ass whiskey. We got the Redwood Empire Pipe Dream bourbon whiskey.
Actually, I'll have to say, because we tried this last night and I had it with ice.
I was gonna say, I was like, you guys did not pour that much.
It's actually better without ice.
Isn't it?
Without
yeah,
ice.
This one's better without ice.
Oh yeah,
Normally-
don't listen
so-
to the alcoholic.
So this is what I started.
Idiot.
What I started learning because we used to drink whiskey with ice all the time.
Pussy.
Every single time we drank whiskey, it was always on ice. It was on the rocks. We always drink it, and you know it diluted. It diluted the whiskey and brought down the burn, but it took the flavor out for me. So when I started drinking whiskey without ice, I started noticing a lot of more flavor notes than I did with the water.
You said without ice?
Without ice.
Yeah, but I mean that's not entirely true on its own, right? Like
Well, I
if
think
you
we're
really want to
delighted.
like deconstruct the whiskey and be able to taste the notes that it
A drop of water, yeah, not
No.
ice. When you put the
Yeah.
ice in it,
No.
you're chilling the whiskey, which is going to take away
I
flavors.
wish I could find the video. The guy pours not like a cup of water, but he pours a good bit. He's not putting
he
a
does
drop
pour.
in.
I
I
seen
mean,
that
when
video.
I watch tastings, they just a dropper and drop it in.
Yeah.
It's stupid. It's diluting it what, like 1%?
Yeah, but it's highlighting flavors. But when you put ice and you have the ice sit in it and the ice sits in it, that's a lot of liquid you're adding to it. You're taking away all of the proof, and I think the flavor goes along with it because now it's diluted.
There's no proof. There's no
footage.
footage.
You fucking loser. When I started drinking without it, I started noticing more flavor notes, and you actually got the proof from it.
I would not put ice in it.
So that's why I
think I used to-
enjoyed liking drinking this way.
I think I used to tell you all the time, don't drink it with ice.
Yeah, you always called us a little bitch.
Yeah. Yeah.
I prefer it with ice, but that's only because I like things cold. I don't like things warm. It has to be ice cold.
Well, you
for
could
me.
put it in the fridge or something. Get it cold.
No, you can't.
Why?
That'll
I don't know.
that'll
They
make
say,
it worse.
Oh, really? Oh.
The bourbon aficionados. They
I feel like you say that every podcast.
no, I stopped saying it for a while.
Yeah, Daymon roasted them.
The one guy I watch says putting it in like the freezer or putting it in the fridge is the worst mistake you can do.
I didn't know that.
I don't know the science behind it or anything, but
So
I don't even know if there is any science behind it. But
Well,
so-
actually,
Sally,
what?
get on the horn.
I mean, that's a personal preference for that guy.
no, I've heard multiple.
Well, how about if you put it in ice?
It would be the same thing as like putting it in the freezer or fridge.
Oh, okay. I like it a little chilled, but I don't like to put ice in.
Yeah, like when we were doing shots of Crown Royal. That's better chilled.
Yeah.
Well,
But
I
maybe
mean,
it's
that's
just because of how
crappy whiskey.
well, Crown Royal's not crappy whiskey.
I mean,
but it's not
compared
like
to
it's
some
not
of the
like
stuff.
high end.
Now you got a
whiskey,
fucking
yeah.
snob. Oh, Crown Royal,
Yeah.
crappy whiskey.
I mean,
Yeah, we used to drink the shit out of that.
It is Canadian, so
A.
hey,
I don't understand.
it's Canadian whiskey.
Okay.
We're bourbon drinkers. American made.
Day.
Okay.
I think we have to recast them.
Dude, like
Recast
what?
me.
Oh, I thought we were recasting Damon.
I
Didn't we have that
both of you?
Fuck did I do?
We have this conversation every episode that we have to recast somebody except me. We've never said me.
Yeah, because we just don't want to
Nikki
hurt
said
your
you.
feelings.
Where's that flag that he wanted to throw?
I don't have
Right,
a feeling.
where is it? Anyway,
They're on the floor over there.
but that's what we're drinking. We'll get a little bit more into that, but you got some stuff you want to talk about? You want to talk about now, or you want to wait a little bit?
Yeah, no. I mean, we're all geared up, right?
Geared up.
I love it. But I personally think Nikki's shirt is the best. Nick, get up and show them that fat belly.
Cowboy Killer.
Cowboy Killer. Eagles. So today, obviously, day of recording, we have the Eagles versus Dallas in Dallas. Dak's not playing. But I got this jersey, Goddard. I know you don't really agree with that choice. And that shirt, there's like a little stand set up on the side of Veterans Highway. So if you are local or in the area, it's a guy, Bruce. He's a great guy. I was talking to him today. Veterans Highway in Levittown. He's got all Philly sports, hats, shirts, jackets, and jerseys. The shirts were $15. The jersey was $60, and I don't know about the hats. He told me, but I was looking at that, so I was kind of entranced into it. Super cool guy. May possibly be something coming. I don't know. We'll talk about that, discuss it, but just wanted to give him a quick shout out. Him and his wife were super, super fucking nice. And I've seen it every day that I've come to do the podcast because we do it on Sundays, and I was like, today, you know what? I'm gonna just stop. I'm gonna just.
Where did you say it was again?
It's Veterans Highway.
On Veterans, which end?
What do you mean?
Veterans Highway. I mean, Veterans Highway is pretty big, isn't it?
Yeah. So
Way to put them on
Is
the
there
spot.
like
1637 Veterans Highway.
1637 veterans?
Yeah.
In-
I think you
in
said
Levittown?
Saturdays
That's
and
Levittown,
Sundays. Levittown. Yep. Why are you asking me to repeat the things I already said?
You didn't say Levittown.
Yeah, you did.
Yes, I did.
Oh well, I wanted to make it clear
Oh, yeah,
exactly where it is. So
Yeah,
if
so
people want to,
I think he said Saturdays as well. Saturdays and Sundays he set up. I think he said all day or maybe up until game starts. I mean, go give it a look. You know what I mean? Like, you've probably seen it on your way. Like, our viewers are probably more local to where we are. So, if you see it, stop. Give him a shout.
Does he have like a Facebook page or?
I don't know. I literally, right before I got here, met him, and I was like, write down all the
You,
information.
you got his information there, right?
I do. Yep.
Okay.
I sent him a text. Told him. all that stuff.
Hit him up. See if he has a Facebook page and everything. We'll link it to the description if he has one, and then we'll post it on our Facebook page and everything.
Yeah, but definitely,
Shout him
if
out.
you're passing by on a Saturday or Sunday, go in, tell him Telly Fumatori sent you, and nothing will happen.
yeah. No discounts or anything.
Yeah,
but
he'll just say hi.
But you give us a shout out, it might help us out in the future with them.
Yeah. He's a good guy though. Go look at the stand.
And now back to your point where I said that Goddard wasn't a good choice, just because I think he's going to be not on the team much longer after this year.
Oh, why is he out right now?
I think it was
hamstring,
like a hamstring
right?
or something. Yeah. But
I thought he was coming back this week.
Yeah, he was practicing. Yeah,
Yeah, supposedly he was coming back.
yeah,
this
but
week.
with
maybe
the second string tight end, while he was out, he's been doing phenomenal.
Yeah, yeah.
So,
Yeah,
like, why
I like
Calcaterra
him.
goes.
why
I like
crazy.
him.
why not try and get the most value you can out of a guy right now? To
I
get
think-
Nah, he's
I
coming
think
off
if
being
they
hurt.
if they can dual do it right,
Yeah.
like because Calcaterra showing the potential that he has
Mm-hmm.
on the field. I think if you use them in their respected manners of play, like Calcaterra is like short, medium route, but he's gonna
Yeah, but
run through your face. Goddard has hands.
You
so
also
it's
got to
like-
remember you already have too many superstars, so you have to start offloading some.
Well, that's what I'm saying. So like using them in their respective terms, like maybe Goddard's a better like run blocker or like you know what I mean. So it's being able to utilize the team we have. And I want to backtrack to this guy. He had Jake Elliott jersey, showing love to the kickers.
Why didn't you get it?
I was going to, but I'm fat,
So,
so I don't think he had my size.
how do you know? Did you check?
Yeah,
Then why do you think he didn't have your size? If you checked, you should know.
because I can't remember, but I didn't choose that one.
Such a disappointment.
I know, but
Huge disappointment.
huge. We should go after this.
No, the football's on already.
Yeah.
You stupid.
Did
you hear that?
And I don't have $60 to spend. If I go there, I'll spend $60 that I don't have.
It's a fair point.
Does he take credit cards?
I don't know.
You are like the
I paid
worst
cash.
person.
Sorry, I got money.
Oh, you do?
I'm not broke.
Can you buy?
I mean, no, I'm broke,
Can you
yeah,
buy us
sorry.
Raising Cane's?
Yeah, on the way home.
Why do you always do that?
Because I forget.
Why do you have to smoke that when you have that?
I think because I don't inhale this.
Yeah, but you still get the nicotine.
All right.
Is that a nicotine one?
Yeah.
Oh.
So, on to another thing. Paul George,
Sucks.
not the greatest, but he didn't play the majority of last year or something. Mm-hmm. Maxey out with a hamstring injury
Oh, jeez.
No one really cares about the Sixers, so I don't understand why you bring this up.
because you could shut the fuck up.
The Sixers are a disgrace of an organization.
What about? Yeah, we are awful right now. We're like 1-7,
What do you mean right
1
now?
and 8.
Yeah, 1-8. Yeah, I think.
What about Joel Embiid? Suspended 3 games
Yeah. What
for
did he do?
shoving a reporter.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Well, you talked about well, I want to. Do you know about it or
Yeah.
no?
I think 3 games.
I seen
is
he
a
was
little-
getting suspended,
I think
but I
3
didn't really
games
know
is
why.
a little much for that.
So
but-
the reporter in question, is known for trying to get under players' skins, and he brought up like that he wouldn't be making his brother proud, which is he's deceased, he's dead,
Wow.
and brought up his child as well. And I think Joel Embiid just gave him like a quick get the fuck out of my face type thing, and he got suspended 3.
I think 3 games is a little bit much for that, but you know.
I mean, I think that guy should not be allowed in any stadium to interview players or to be able to have the opportunity to ask a question to a player.
Yeah, it's wrong.
Like, I feel like if you start going into the depths of like dead family and like young children, like you're crazy. Like, how are you gonna bring up his kid? He set his kid up for life. Like,
Yeah.
so I don't know. Pretty crazy.
Did you get the Joel Embiid thing I sent you?
I don't know who that is.
Embiid?
it's Embiid.
Who's Joel Embiid?
That's what I just said.
No.
Embiid.
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 Embiid. Anyway, whatever his freaking name is, did you get that?
No, I don't. When you send me shit, I don't look at it.
Yeah, you did. You said something.
Oh,
You sent me an emoji or something. I sent it to you. Did you get it?
probably.
Where he's laying on the ground and somebody blew him, and he fell on the ground.
Oh yeah,
he does flop a lot.
I hearted it. Yeah, that was
That's
funny.
funny.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Probably what
I
he's
thought
gonna be
I
known
thought you
for.
would appreciate it because you're.
I did. I as soon as I saw the person laying on the ground, I was like, yeah.
Guess it works. But the Sixers are a disgrace of an organization,
Yeah.
and I kind of wish they moved to
I mean,
Jersey.
they've done good the last 2 years.
What's good about it? What good
What
did
do you
they
mean?
do?
We didn't go deep in the playoffs.
When was the last championship?
What do you mean?
When was the last championship?
Like 1987.
Okay. So how are you gonna say
And
they've
that
done
might be
good?
graceful.
How are you gonna say they've done good?
Record wise.
I don't give a fuck about record. Where's the championship?
All right. So, Dad, when he gives me tickets, do you want to go to the game with me?
I hate the Sixers.
All right, sweet. I'm just going to go by myself. Hey, we're going to do a giveaway. Who wants to come to the game with me? It's not these
we're
fucking
gonna
idiots.
have a line out the door for that one.
And wait a minute, you know I don't like the Sixers.
Let's go watch a team that's 1-7. Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, cheer. Yeah.
And Maxi's out.
Well,
Tickets are probably mad.
There's-
cheap
Joel
right now.
Embiid's not going to play until at least All-Star break.
they're as bad as the Flyers, though.
The Flyers are a lot better.
No,
Oh, yeah.
they're horrible too.
What did they do? When was their last championship?
Ever?
1980.
Oh.
I'm not saying they're not a disgrace of an organization, but they just make changes in their organizations that is going to make our organization better in the future.
Okay, and the
We're
Sixers,
gonna make
the Sixers
the
didn't
Flyers
just get
great again.
Again.
so the Sixers didn't just do so many roster moves that could explain why
I
they're
don't give a
not playing.
fuck about roster moves. You have to get rid of your front office to be good at anything.
What are they doing? They got
Daryl Morey is the biggest joke
why
to sports
How?
ever.
How?
You have a team in Philly, you have a team in Jersey, and now you have a team in Washington. Come on. That's
What
a
is
joke.
that?
That's a joke. How do you root for one team?
What does that matter to us? What does that matter?
So with the Sixers in Washington, they play the same time every year, right? So if there's a Sixers game going on and the same as the Washington game, where's he at? The owner should be there at all times. Look at the Phillies ownership. Middleton. He's at every single game.
Okay.
Why? Because he doesn't have teams elsewhere.
Okay. What does that matter?
It's a joke of an
What does
organization.
some rich guy matter to the 37 players that they have on the roster? What does that
Because
matter?
he's not paying attention to the team and not giving him all his attention to
What do you
be a
mean?
championship team.
You got Paul George. Reed did a contract with Joel Embiid.
Paul George is a
Tyrese Maxey.
Paul George is a has-been, and he will never be good again.
Okay. And you got veteran Kyle Lowry.
Veteran that is a has-been, and is never going to be good again.
Okay.
That's probably why they're 1-7,
Yes.
1-8.
And then you have a joke of a person, Joel Embiid, who can't play every back-to-back games.
Yeah, that's a. But you know what?
The only good thing that's coming out right now is Maxey, but he's not even looking that great this year.
Yeah, he's not doing as well.
You notice how he's defeated
He shuts up.
because he's just when somebody's defeated, they can't come back with anything.
Well, no, I mean, there's no point in sitting here and arguing.
At least the Flyers changed.
That's what somebody who's
but
defeated sounds like.
But there's the key point, right? Like he's turning it around and saying, but at least the Flyers. No, the Flyers are arguably just as bad as the Sixers.
I agree right now.
There's
but
no
I agree right now.
and
No.
if or buts. like-
We changed all of our front office to
does-
make it better. The
And-
Sixers have
and
not
it's-
done that in.
Well, wait a minute. It's
The
not
last
making it
7
better
years.
because they're fucking horrible.
Well, right now, yeah.
oh,
But the Sixers are going to be horrible for the next 20 years. The Flyers have potential now that we changed our front office, and they're going to start making better choices that we're going to be good in the next 5
problem-
yeah,
years.
but I just
Yeah.
don't understand how you can gauge that when there's what? From last year's team, there's 4 people still on the team.
Of the Sixers?
Yes. Everyone else is like new.
Yeah, and we're 1-7.
Yeah. Because everyone else is new. There's no chemistry. There's no.
Just because they're new, that they forget how to play basketball?
No.
They don't know how to work
It
together
doesn't
as a
matter.
team.
What do you mean, Joe? We're losing in the last quarter. That's it. Like, watch a game. Like,
I believe the Lakers, didn't they win 116 to 106?
okay, that's 10 points.
Yeah, that's a blowout to me.
No, it's not.
Blowout.
Yeah, because you don't watch it.
Well, it's because basketball.
Watch the game and see where it's not.
I'll
bad.
tell you what. Going to a game
Did I make you mad?
in basketball.
Yes.
Going
Because you're
to a
sitting here
game.
saying the Flyers are good, but the
I did
Sixers
not
suck,
say the
but
Flyers are
you don't
good.
watch the game.
I did not say
you
the
don't
Flyers
watch
are
the
good.
defense. You don't watch the offense. You don't see the mistakes that get made, but you can say Daryl Morey's the reason our team is bad. Like what?
He is.
No,
He's the owner of
You're
the team.
a fucking idiot.
He's
That
the-
is the stupidest thing I've ever fucking heard.
He's the owner of the
no,
team.
the team is just playing bad. The turnovers. There you go. If you watch the game, you would understand that we have way too many turnovers in a game. Paul George, 8 turnovers. The one game. That's just him.
Dead.
Yes.
Wow.
It doesn't matter if you say has been, washed up, blah blah blah. They've been on a team for so long where they don't give a fuck.
But
Same
who brought them here?
Daryl Morey.
Okay, and who brought Daryl Morey?
I don't fucking know.
The owner, you dumbass.
I don't know who brought Daryl Morey in.
The owner signed him on.
Yeah, but the thing is, I don't give a fuck about whoever the front office is unless it's like blatantly like,
now,
All right, that's enough basketball.
Now tell me this:
Yeah, you're clipping everybody's mic.
who?
Who is? Oh,
What good NBA player wants to come play for the Sixers right now?
Embiid don't even want to play.
what? No, it's not that he doesn't want to play. He wants to be healthy for the playoffs.
Answer my question.
They're not going to make
What
it to the
NBA player
playoffs.
wants to
A
come play?
good NBA player that wants to come to Philadelphia and play right now.
Any good NBA players on a good team?
They still don't want to be in Philadelphia.
No.
No one wants to come to Philly and play.
No.
You know why? Because we're a really bad run organization.
All right, let's move on. Come on.
You're an idiot. You're stupid.
You're an idiot.
The Flyers are a bad organization.
Oh, they
too.
are.
They're fucking.
No, we're not a
horrible.
bad organization anymore. We changed everything and we're better.
Okay.
And
How
we're
do
going
you
to be
know?
better. What? Because they
Okay.
just flipped everything. They fired everyone and hired a bunch of new executives.
Yeah, but we're still losing.
It's
Uh,
been.
is it going to take time?
We did it last year, you dumbass.
Oh, and they're
but that
still
matters.
losing.
That matters.
You have to wait and build your farm team up. That's how you win. You can't. I mean, you can go and get these great players, but if you have these no-name players with great players, you're going to be terrible.
Whatever.
At least we have a couple great players in the making. The Sixers, who? Maxey?
McCain?
Maxey used to be good.
Ricky Council, the
You can't.
fifth.
You can't say McCain. This is his first year in. You don't know what he's going to be like.
Okay, exact.
He
So
could be trash.
what are you talking about?
We have great players that are playing now that are from our farm system that we're going to be good in the future.
Okay, but we have.
We got to quit.
Yeah, but it's two different sports. There's no like. That's not a good representation of. Oh, we got a good farm team. Okay.
We do. You know
Okay.
why?
What does that mean?
Because our front office.
What does that
is
matter?
better.
That doesn't matter.
It's all.
You're an idiot. Your argument is invalid. You're stupid.
But anyway,
Agree to
Go-
agree to disagree.
No,
Go-
disagree.
going to a basketball
stupid.
game
No.
is
You're
100
fucking
times
stupid.
better than watching it on TV. Win or lose, it's 100 times better.
Going to any game, I feel is better than
Yeah.
watching it on TV. No.
Turn me up.
Oh, why would you do that?
Because
He's annoying.
He's a pussy.
Let's move into the cigar.
Love you, Joe.
Let's get
I
to
hate you.
We'll give the opportunity for the sports lovers to take a break, and we're getting to the cigar lovers now.
Thank God.
What do you guys think about this cigar?
Front office sucks. Nothing. Come on.
What do you think about the cigar?
Pretty good actually. It was rough
I
off
like
the
it.
light for me.
I'm not really getting notes though.
Rough.
Too much.
This was
And
the
actually-
easiest, like rough, like
It-
taste.
Yeah, like it was just like coating my mouth weird.
I was gonna say because the beginning was there was no spice.
Nothing.
No
Nothing.
spice for me at
Nope.
all.
Me either.
Yours broke too.
Yeah. So I don't know if we just got a really bad batch
Yeah,
or
I'm not-
it's just.
I'm not sure. I mean, I got it from the cigar shop by our house instead of the other one I went to. And this is the one where they barely had anything, but I saw the knuckle sandwich and I was like, because we did the Maduro early
Yeah,
podcast.
Oh shit. Mine's breaking.
yeah.
I didn't even do nothing.
So I'm thinking,
That's perfect.
I think they're
or
not
maybe their
fresh.
humidity.
I think their humidity was too high.
Yeah.
Maybe dried out the cigar a little bit. I mean, it didn't really knock off anything.
When'd you buy it today?
No, I bought them a couple days ago, but I had them in a bag.
Was
with-
the Bovida pack
with
good?
the Bovida pack. Yeah, it was brand new.
'Cause I know
And
some of them are like already like
I had
dry.
it. I had it in the Bovida pack and in my humidor.
Mine's really flaking too.
And I'm even though I talked bad about the humidor before, right now I'm consistently getting it
shit.
between 68 and 70, which is right around the temp.
Is it
that you wanna
user
do.
error? I meant to ask you, like,
It might
is
be.
it just something you pulled it out the box and you were like, yeah?
It might be. I did everything I told you to do because you were supposed to, before putting any cigars in it, you're supposed to season it and like let it get to. So like you just open it up, throw the water in there, turn it on, let it sit for like a week. They said. So I let it sit for a week, and then it matched. It was at temperature. I added the cigars. It dropped, so I turned up the temp to bring up the humidity, but it was like fluctuating for a while. Then I got it pretty solid, but now it was like fluctuating. Right now I have it this whole week. I haven't touched it, and it's been fluctuating between 68 and 70%
Is that bad?
humidity. No, it's where you want to be.
Oh, okay.
For me, I think 69% is the best. But other people will disagree. Some people will say 72% humidity is better than 69%, 70%, you know. But you want to be in that margin. You don't want to be too high. You don't want to be too low. You want to stay strictly in that margin, which my humidor has been at. But I had these in there with the Boveda pack inside at 69%. So I don't know. I don't know if it was just the cigars I grabbed at the shop. Maybe they were just already dried out when I got them, or what. But I didn't have a problem with Knuckle Sandwich until now.
Yeah.
So any cigar I've ever had from the Knuckle Sandwich brand, construction has been really, really well.
Yep.
Except for this one right here. And I don't know if that's just a fluke or whatnot, but so far, I mean, 3 out of our 4 cigars.
Well, I'm thinking you dropped them.
No, I don't drop cigars. I mean, maybe they dropped it at the shop.
Could have just been a bad
No,
batch too.
it's not a drop. It's like shit like that.
Mine is flaking all the way,
Yeah.
like all the way around.
Which to me,
And it wasn't like that a minute ago.
I don't know if this is the reason, but for me, it would be because it's too dried out.
Dried out, yeah.
So I'm wondering if when I got them, they were just already dried out and coming back from it with the we because you can save a dried out cigar, but you have to like sit it in a humidor at the perfect percentage humidity for like a long time. But overall, I don't think it's bad flavor wise cigar. I think it's a
Very good.
nice compared to the Maduro, which I don't know if you guys will be able to remember. I smoked enough to know. It's lighter. The Maduro, I mean, it's gonna be heavier, more peppery. Anything I know about Espinosa and Guy Fieri and AJ is that they're spice kings.
Did we do a Guy Fieri cigar?
That's the
That's a
other
knuckle
knuckle sandwich.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
Yeah.
Oh, so Guy Fieri,
so
he's
the-
involved with the knuckle cigars?
Yeah, so Knuckle Sandwich is actually Guy Fieri's brand.
Oh.
So the Knuckle Sandwich came from him.
Oh, I get it.
So the name of the cigar, but it's like his cigar. He played a huge role in making the cigar and helping blending it. Espinosa is a company that makes cigars as well. He teamed up with them, and then they teamed up with AJ Fernandez.
I got it.
So they were made out of AJ's factory, and I think all 3 of them were involved in the blending of the cigar. But it's a Ecuadorian Habano wrapper with Nicaragua binder and fillers.
Now, is that the same other than the wrapper?
The wrapper is Ecuadorian Habano.
Yeah, but I'm saying is the wrapper from Ecuador for the Maduro
Oh,
I'm saying, are they
I don't know.
similar
I don't know
in
for sure.
construct or?
I'm not too sure, but all I know is that the wrapper is Ecuadorian Habano, and then the binder and fillers are Nicaraguan. You guys pulling any flavor notes? Anything retrohale? Nothing?
No.
All I
Wood.
get is that's all I get is a little bit of pepper, but that's about it.
Yeah, it's like a mild peppery. Retrohale, I got leather.
You know when like you like. Well, I mean, not he wouldn't know, but like when you smoke a cigarette, right? Like if you're drinking and then like it just tastes like cigarette. I feel like that's what this is doing.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think that's why I don't like it.
I think I'm getting. I mean, like you're talking like aftertaste.
Kinda. I don't know how to explain it.
I just know, like taste wise, and what I'm feeling in my mouth is like that leathery little bit of spice, and then some type of nuttiness to it. But that might be because I know what the blend it, like I know what the flavor notes are. So maybe like I'm just in my mind picking up that nutty. But what I really, really get out of it, especially the retro hail, is that leather.
I don't know. I can't do the retro ale.
No,
Hurts.
really?
Yeah.
I knew.
I might be getting sick.
They say, let me just pull it up because I don't want to.
Can you please not hit your mic next time?
Yeah, come on.
Yeah, what's up with that?
You fucking asshole.
Why are you hitting the mic?
You rookie. So how's everyone going?
What the fuck?
I don't want to talk
Did
to
the
you.
Giants lose?
Now they're losing 17-14 right now.
Oh shit!
Right. So this one says it's pistachio,
What?
orange peel,
Really?
red and black pepper, which I mean
Report that as misinformation.
maybe no. I mean this was written, but I also read this on the website as well. And leather, and they say smoked hickory.
I said wood.
Yeah, like some type of woody.
Yeah.
That might be why it's
Yeah.
like not sitting with my nose in the retro hail right.
Yeah, maybe.
The smoked hickory.
Maybe.
And-
I don't get the black or red pepper. Like
What's
that, to
what's
me
red
is not-
pepper? I never.
Like a red pepper flake. Have you ever like that? You know that spiciness.
Yeah. Okay.
Like that. It would be like a heavier type spice compared to white.
Right.
But
White.
I'm not getting that. Maybe later down in the cigar we'll pull that out. But the beginning was actually very, very, very smooth and easy to smoke. But yeah, I like pulling out that leather note though. I think that's a nice note to have in a cigar.
It's quality.
It's not bad.
I can't remember the other one, but I won't
per-
be able to.
Personally, so I've smoked all three because I've also had that pack. It was like a limited time pack, which I mean I assume you could still get it because they're probably still out there. They probably didn't sell out of all of them, but it had all three cigars. It had the Connecticut, the Habano, and the Maduro, and then there were those small figurados.
What was your favorite?
My favorite's the Maduro out of all of it. But the problem with the Habano is it's kind of just so like mellow for me. Like
Doesn't know where it wants to go.
yeah, pretty much it's lost. It's lost
Yeah.
in the stream. Which I mean, maybe that's just what Habanos are. Like it's maybe just the next
That
step.
perfect median.
Yeah, the next step up from a Connecticut.
I feel like we don't do Habanos too often.
I mean, we've smoked enough, but when I'm looking at it in the line, it's obviously like Connecticut's going to be like the lighter, easier smoke. Habano is going to be the next stage up to introduce you into a Maduro. But at least the Connecticut still has those like smooth, creamy nut flavors to it.
I don't know. I kind of disagree with the whole like, oh, you got to work your way up. I think some cigars, yes, for a Maduro can be very heavy and dense. But then I feel like there's some where just like the blend of everything complements the Maduro very well.
Yeah, I'm not saying like you can't just jump right into a Maduro. You can, like people can, but the issue is a lot of cigar smoke. Like if you don't smoke cigars, it can be
It
can be a
cigar.
smack in your face
What was-
easily. To where like a Connecticut's more, and there's Connecticut's that you can get out there that are heavy, like
Yeah, but is that the
peppery.
tobacco blend, like binder
Yeah.
and filler blend?
Yeah, like the blend itself can be like in your face too. I'm not saying that there's not, but majority
Yeah.
are easier smokes than it is a Maduro or stepping up to a Habano. I mean, there's tons of there's like what 10 different shades that you can actually get, but the main three are the Connecticut, Habano, and Maduro. So when somebody asks me like, "Hey, I'd never smoked a cigar before. Like, what do you recommend?" I'm instantly going to tell them a Connecticut, just because it's safe to say
See, I
that they're going to be able to smoke.
but that's what I'm saying where I disagree with. Like, what was it when we did our Halloween party thing? I think it was CJ. CJ was asking me like, well, I don't know anything about cigars, right? Because I was like, oh, like you should come on. You'll give us all a tattoo and we'll talk.
And we had a variety of cigars.
And he
choose
was
from.
He was like, I don't what's the difference? And I was like, well, what do you like? I was like a lighter shade is typically more like a cream or like whatever, and then a Maduro is more like chocolate, espresso, blah blah blah. And he's like Maduro, and he liked the cigar.
Yeah, I'm not
I think it was a
saying-
diesel
yeah.
vintage is what he ended
Yeah,
up
yeah,
smoking,
which is-
and he said he liked it.
That's also a phenomenal cigar.
Yeah, and then-
you know what I mean. It's
It
hard
is.
to not.
And then
like it.
Blicky's the same way.
Yeah.
He immediately wants to go for the darker because the espresso, the chocolate and stuff like that. So I
Yeah, I'm
think
not
it's more
saying-
of like a flavor preference. Like, what was the one that you were like, did you guys eat today?
The Steli Puro.
Yes, the Esteli Puro is definitely not like I highly don't suggest that to.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. That was like you, if you don't know, and you go in the cigar store and you tell them like, if you want like more of like those chocolate, go for the darker wrapper. And like if you're explaining it like that,
And you
they
just
might
grab it,
They
yeah.
might just go grab it in Steli Puro, put it on the freaking thing, and the cigar shop's not going to tell them because they grabbed it. I mean, if they went in and asked and they told them, then they probably wouldn't be like, oh yeah, go for this.
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
you
yeah.
don't smoke cigars, don't smoke that. But if you told them, oh yeah, and you give them notes like that, they're gonna go in there. They might grab an Esteli Puro, smoke that thing, get sick as fuck,
And then hate
and then
cigars.
hate cigars and never want to
cigars,
smoke
yeah.
again.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's why it's easier. Like when people ask me recommendations, I'll ask that. Like, what do you like? What do you like? Like here are basic notes in different types of cigars, and then I would go to them and be like, but I also explain to them the Maduros typically are heavier, medium to full body cigars to where like the Connecticut you can get a light cigar. They're going to be mild to medium. So if they tell me like, oh, I don't want that, like I don't want to get sick, I'm going to give Connecticut easily because you're guaranteed that they're not going to get sick off of it.
Yeah.
Almost. I mean, I'm not saying that nobody can, but
Well, I would think most people that don't smoke cigars, their first cigar is going to get them a little sick.
it could.
Yeah.
It could. 100%.
Most likely.
You never know. But
Yeah.
why?
I mean, I'm
why,
not saying they're going to get sick, but they're not going to feel good.
Yeah, but why take the risk? Why take the risk giving them something that gives them the higher chance of?
No, yeah, I get that. I get that.
I mean, I'll give warnings, but I'll let them pick whatever they want. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
if I have a variety of cigars and I'll to walk them down, this is going to be easier to smoke than this one is, but this one's going to have the flavor notes you want. You know. All in all,
It would
It's
be
all
funny
relative.
though if you just lied to somebody and then they.
Well, that's what happened to Jenna's cousin.
Yeah.
You know, well, nobody lied to him. We just handed him a cigar. We just gave him a cigar and he smoked
Yeah.
it and he got sick.
Oh, did he?
Yeah. Also, a lot of people, I mean, the more and more I talk to people about smoking cigars who don't smoke cigars, they don't know to not inhale it.
Yeah. Sometimes it's hard.
Yeah. Which I mean, like, you would think you're smoking. When anything, weed, cigarettes, vapes, you inhale them.
Yeah.
So why wouldn't you inhale a cigar without that knowledge or whatnot? So they go in, they smoke the cigar, hit it, and they get sick.
Yeah. As soon as they inhale it,
Yeah,
they're
especially
getting sick.
because of I mean, that's a big ass cigar. You're inhaling that whole thing. You're
Yeah.
gonna get sick off of it.
That happened to my buddy who was smoking with some old heads. They went to like an AA meeting down at the beach, and then they went up and they were all smoking cigars, and he was inhaling it the whole time. And he was like, I held it together, but as soon as I was done, I fucking
There's no doubt.
yacked.
You cannot inhale these at all.
Well,
You do it on accident, that shit hurts.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but it's the amount of the amount of nicotine that's in these is like way more than a cigarette will ever be.
Oh, yeah.
So I understand why you get sick off of it,
Yeah.
especially if you inhale that whole freaking thing.
Well, I used to smoke the Black and Milds, right?
Yeah.
That Black and Mild, I would inhale. That was equivalent. Yeah, I can't even say it. Equivalent to 5 cigarettes.
Yep.
That one little Black and Mild.
Yep.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I would inhale them. That's why I don't smoke them no
That's
more.
disgusting.
Yeah, it's
I don't even know
disgusting.
how. Even when we smoked Black and Milds, I didn't inhale them.
Yeah. Well, they're an easy
one-
cigar.
and
to
that was without
inhale.
even knowing.
The one guy I work with, he does that.
Yeah.
He'll get
Is
like
it?
2 or 3 blacks and then smoke them, but he inhales them. I'm like, that's
wild.
That's
doing
every
you
time
not
you smoke
charge it?
one.
Yeah, the battery for the screen might have died.
Okay.
How do you know we're still running?
We
Because
don't.
just the screen shut off. I
We're
mean,
hoping.
Joey could check it if he wants.
I could, but I don't.
It's because his front office.
I'm
isn't
pretty
good.
sure it was just because the battery I don't think had a lot of juice left in it.
Why are we not charging it?
Because I keep forgetting to take it off and charge it. And then I'm afraid you guys won't take the charger off.
Oh, yeah, no.
I was going to say, if
Definitely
the
won't.
camera shut off, it was just going to be an audio podcast.
Oh, okay.
Put it up on audiobook or something.
Yeah, I'll still put it on YouTube. We'll play the whole thing, and then we'll say sorry, but here's the fun pictures to look at. And I'll just like clip through pictures
Or at that
as we're
time,
talking.
You could do the bloopers too.
No.
Yeah. That's a distraction.
Bloopers are a distraction.
Yeah. But what about the whiskey? What do you think? I'm curious to know.
It's bad.
Burns a little more without the ice, but
Doesn't
I
burn
think
at all.
I think it's good.
I don't think it
Smooth.
burns at all. I think it's very smooth. It's only 90 proof. So it's 45%.
It's good.
It's good. It's smooth. It's sweet.
Yeah.
When I was drinking it yesterday, I'm not pulling as much as I was yesterday out of it, but it almost tasted like cinnamon, like
Cinnamon.
if you put like Red Hots in water and then drank the water.
Ew.
Really?
Yeah. But because I'm saying it's not like spicy or but like it tastes like that, like almost cinnamon, Red Hot flavors to it.
Try this.
Yeah, he was telling me yesterday. I was like, no, I didn't get any cinnamon.
That doesn't even sound like
It's
appetizing.
smooth. I'll tell you that. You know, I drink all the whiskey.
Yeah. Smooth. It's sweet. It's sweet
Yeah,
though. That's
sweet,
what I
yeah,
like about it.
Yeah.
And it's not a big burn, and it's sweet. It's nice. I've heard about this whiskey. Every time I watch it, they always talk about Redwood Empire.
Is that what this is?
Sorry.
When they go bourbon hunting, yeah, it's Redwood Empire. They have a couple different ones, but I would have to go back and look. But Pipe Dream might be the one where they always recommend to drink. I don't know for sure, so I'm not going to say, yes, this is the recommended Redwood to drink. But
Do you recommend it?
I recommend it. I think it's nice.
you go.
I think it's sweet.
it's good.
I think it's an easy.
like it.
It's an easy drink. And it wasn't that bad. It was like 50, 45, 50
Really?
bucks.
Wow.
Yeah. But
Yeah, it's decent.
it's a good drink. But I would buy it again 100%. I would recommend it 100%.
Very smooth.
Compared to some of the stuff we've drank before.
Oh yeah. Well, the lower the
Yeah, I know.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just letting them know.
I thought the higher percentage alcohol was smoother to drink.
Well, the higher percentage has more burn.
I know. I'm just kidding.
I know.
Yeah, but a good whiskey.
It won't have the burn.
I mean, it will have the,
No, it'll
burn,
have the burn.
but it's not going to be like you can have a high proof whiskey that's still smooth.
I've never had it yet.
Yeah, because you also don't have like hundreds of dollars to buy a good
Oh
bottle.
yeah, that's true. No, when we were at your house,
Yeah.
I think it was New Year's.
Yeah, it was.
We had didn't we have a $200 bottle?
Yeah, it was Blue Label.
Yo,
Johnny Walker Blue Label.
that shit was hard.
Yeah, that was awful.
It was horrible.
I liked it.
Yeah, but as
Was
I
that
mean,
New Year's?
I think so.
I think it was
Yeah.
New Year's.
Oh my
yeah.
god, I remember that.
Yeah, it was fucking
I still
horrible.
think
I couldn't even sip it.
That was gasoline.
yeah,
That
but
was
I-
gasoline.
But I think now being a whiskey drinker and
Yeah,
drinking
maybe
more
it's
and more
getting
whiskeys, it's
easier.
probably not as
Yeah.
hard to drink. But it is
Yeah.
a different type of. It's a Scotch. It's not bourbon.
It's not a bourbon.
Where like bourbons fall more into that sweetness, rye fall more into the spiciness. I'm not sure what a Scotch falls more towards, but it's a different type of process that they go through, and it's also, I think, technically not a Scotch if it's not made in Scotland. I think it has to be made in Scotland to be Scotch.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
But I think now though, I think if we drank it, we would taste like it would probably be a little bit better than.
Better.
No.
Yeah, probably.
Probably not.
We didn't drink whiskey like that when we first had it.
No, you're right.
I think
You're right.
that might be a good whiskey to maybe add a couple drops of water into.
Yeah.
Because it was just so like
It just reminded me of drinking like a fire. You know what I mean?
You got a fucking issue over there?
Yeah, the Sixers suck, dude.
He's still
Dude.
pissed off over this
He's
Sixers
pissed off
shit.
over the Sixers. He's distracted watching football.
Who?
You
Pussy.
You haven't, said
watching
a,
football.
you haven't said a word in the last 30 minutes.
I've said quite a bit. I said,
Yeah.
did the Giants lose yet?
Not yet. There
All we know.
2 minutes left.
All we know is Joey's front office ain't working too well.
So just call me the Sixers then.
I think both teams are
So
fucking horrible.
Joey's got Sixers front office and he's got Flyers playability.
You know who I think would like this whiskey?
Daryl Morey.
Mom.
Oh.
I think she would. Don't you think so?
Well, she needs to mix it.
No, I know, but but it's sweet enough that I think she might like it.
Well,
Just-
I
just
think
taking a
the
sip of
whiskey
it.
she drinks is sweet enough.
Yeah, I think that whiskey's gross.
Yeah, that's
it's-
disgusting. I don't
it's not.
understand what you.
It's really
yes,
not.
It is.
It's not.
Group 7? Yes,
It's really not as bad. It's really
terrible.
not that bad.
That I only
That's
bought
just-
it because it was like $21.72.
Yeah,
That's-
it's still that price.
That's because you're an alcoholic. It's not bad.
That's true. That's true.
But
It's really actually it's smooth. That's what I've drank some good whiskey.
I mean,
and
I could
No,
say
it's not.
smooth as
I-
fucking shit.
I
It's smooth when it's cold.
I could say as a
Oh, yeah,
as
it's
a
always
mix-
refrigerated.
as a mixer. Yeah, it's not bad because I've had things like 7 and 7s. Like I've had 7 Up mixed with different whiskey, and it wasn't as good as the Seagrams.
If you want to buy a cheap whiskey, Seagram 7, it's cheap and it's not bad.
But it's a mixer though. This is what I'm telling you.
I drink it straight up.
There's cheap whiskey out there that's the same amount of money, maybe $10 more. That's way better. Buffalo Trace is a $30 bottle.
Yeah, but you're only getting 4 glasses out of it.
No, you're not. You're getting just as much as this.
What?
Oh no. You buy. You're
Buy
talking
the
20
half
for
gallon.
The handle is
Okay,
$21.
never mind. That's a little different. But what I'm saying
Come
is
on,
like,
that bitch was
I'm
my
talking-
best friend.
Yeah, but I would
I'm
rather
talking if you want a whiskey and you want a cheap
not a
whiskey.
sipping whiskey. It's not a sipping whiskey,
It's not.
in my opinion.
It's disgusting.
It's
Like,
not.
it makes me like want
That
to
it's
throw
not.
up
It's
just
not
saying
even.
it.
It's not even a house whiskey.
I sip it.
That's a mixer. That's a mixer and a half.
It's good.
You want sipping whiskey? That's $30. I mean, you might not get as much as a half gallon, but Buffalo Trace, right then and there, is great cheap whiskey. What was the other one? We've never had it because I don't see them here, but there's a brand called Benchmark, also very cheap, $25 bottles, $25 bottles that are great whiskey.
But it's only a liter.
It's 750 milliliters. Is that a liter? I don't know.
I think so.
I'm not sure. Sally. Nah, I'm kidding. You don't have to.
But I think Mom, I told her, I said she has to try it today.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because I think she would like it.
Oh no, yeah. This is right up her alley.
Nice. I like it.
Yeah, it's quality.
I can't believe how much it costs though.
It's because they're,
What was the price point on
I
it?
think it's 45.50, something like that.
For that little bottle?
Yeah, I bought
For that little bottle. This is a normal person's bottle. Dad.
No.
the Knob.
Yeah.
The Knob
Not
Creek.
somebody that drinks whiskey.
The Knob Creek
No.
was $75.
It is.
That's a normal person's bottle.
Not for somebody that drinks
Do you
whiskey.
see-
No,
Do you
not somebody that's an alcoholic. Yeah.
you see how
But that's
two-
a normal bottle.
2 people drank this yesterday, and then
And we had
3
three-
people drank it today.
Have you ever seen them drink whiskey?
Yeah,
They drink this much.
Yeah, we
and
don't.
they're done.
We don't fill
Yeah.
our glass.
because
You don't have to fill the glass, but you can't drink
I
that
poured-
much whiskey
I poured,
and say,
I poured probably 2 ounces of whiskey. I probably pour in that glass.
that
I drink it and pour another 2 ounces of whiskey. I don't. You pour.
I don't want to get up all the time.
You pour almost like 8 ounces.
You don't have
Yeah.
to get up. You just put the bottle next to you, you
Yeah,
dumbass.
I can't do that.
so in AA we have a term. It's called normal people. Those are normal people.
If I'm going to drink whiskey, which is not the easiest thing to drink,
Oh God.
I want to feel it.
Who let the dogs down?
Oh,
Who let the dogs out?
I'm sure that's Zeppy.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, but he's gonna
Pete.
he's gonna shit his pants.
He can't come in here.
I hope he does.
He's gonna shit his pants if he sees that clown.
I hope he does. That would be so funny.
Who let the dogs in? Instead of
what are you
who
doing?
let the dogs in?
They wanted to make a guest appearance on the show.
Hey,
This is Peeper.
Yeah, you
You're
tangled him up,
showing his peeper too.
Oh shit,
and you tangled him.
What
in
are you
your-
doing?
in your wire?
what are you doing?
my baby.
Who is that?
Giuseppe G.
Come here, Zep.
Zeb, come here.
Giuseppe Giovanni.
Peep, take a shit right on camera.
They
Tell
won't
him
see
that.
That'd be funny.
Oh shit!
He just shit his
Oh
pants.
fuck! Well, you knew he was going out.
I know. It's funny.
I don't even know how I seen it.
He's up there crying now.
Come on.
Yo, when I come down here, that thing's like as soon as you walk in, it's in your face.
Yeah.
It's like, oh shit.
Yeah,
I
because you forget that it's
yeah,
there. Yeah. I came down today. I was the first one down here, and I jumped a little bit.
Well, last week you moved it over there.
Yeah.
I come out of the bathroom, y'all are sitting there, and I like out of the corner of my eye, I'm like, oh.
Shit.
Wow.
See it?
Yeah, your cigar.
Like it won't burn there. It won't burn there at all.
It's probably a stem.
Ooh.
I mean, good cigar. The leather is insane. Like it
It's very leathery.
there is something though, because I don't know if you like saw me like panicking, but my nose was like,
Excuse me.
just throw up.
Almost. That sounded like an alcoholic burp.
It did. But it's like, dude, I had to like pinch my nose because it hurt so bad. It was like leather and then just like pain.
I don't
Burn.
think it's that spicy in
Yeah,
the
I don't
retro
think it's
hill.
that spicy.
Leather for sure.
My retro hail
It's a
was
leather
nothing.
bomb for sure.
Mine was nothing.
You don't even do them because you're a little bitch. You're too scared to do them. You would probably rather inhale the cigar than do a retro hail.
No, it's hard to inhale these.
Inhale it.
I do every once in a while.
I do it on
it's-
accident.
me
and
too.
I want to fucking.
That's
Kill
why.
myself.
That's why earlier in the podcast I was coughing.
Yeah.
I got a little. I only inhaled like a little bit of it too.
My God. Will you guys give my dog a bath?
I think you should take him home with you.
I
Yeah,
can't.
me too.
I wish I could. What
I wish you could too.
do you mean? He shits in the house.
Train him.
Train them.
It's your dog.
Yeah.
It is your
you
dog.
train him.
It's been your dog forever, even when you lived here, and you didn't train him.
And you didn't train him.
Yeah, I also didn't really care for myself. I was an alcoholic. What did I do other than drink alcohol?
Well, I'm an
Now take
alcoholic,
care of
and
your
I
dog.
take care of
Play
my
Call of
dog.
Duty.
I was going to say that. Damn it. I mean, barely play Call of Duty.
I was good playing Call of Duty when I was drinking.
You would get on and then like
You'd freak out.
Within 40 minutes he was gone.
And not only that, he was screaming the whole time.
Because he sucked.
Yeah.
He was so bad.
No,
I was good in the beginning.
You just thought you were good.
were
you would
good.
blame everybody except yourself.
He was good when he had like maybe a couple shots in him. After that,
All bets were off.
downhill. And then he got to the point where you couldn't even he wouldn't even talk in the like you would be talking to him and then he would just be like talking about something completely different than what you were talking about. and then eventually we would be playing and I would be like, because it's just hustle and busting when you're playing Call of Duty. You just go and then Damon's just not doing anything. There would be a team there, and I would be by myself because Damon was just in another building, just looping around.
Oh, what are you talking about? Nobody's there.
I'd be like, Damon, where are you? And he'd be like, huh?
I'm here.
And then that's when I just shut my game off.
Or
and
I'd
go,
just get up and walk away and never come back.
yeah,
I'm thinking you probably were pissed out, not walk away.
could even be that too.
Yeah.
That was crazy.
It's a good possibility. Now I suck and I'm sober, so it just sucks.
But he blames the game. He doesn't blame himself
No, I
when
know.
he's playing.
I know.
This game sucks. The game's just
But
bad.
then he'll go. I shot him 30 times. But then if you watch the slow replay, he outlines them.
I do. That is my thing. I'll shoot everywhere but where I need
Yeah.
to.
Yeah, it's like-
Even now?
Me, I just get I get too excited that I'm about to kill somebody, and I do the same thing. I outline them.
But I think that's what's with Daymon too, because like he'll be shooting he'll shoot something that's not like an inanimated object, and he'll shoot an inanimated object.
Inanimate.
Inanimated.
Yeah.
That's what I said.
Yeah.
Anyway, he would shoot at like a car or something, and he would hit it perfectly, like right where he wants to shoot it. But the moment that he gets involved in the fight, he freaks out.
I panic. My thumb
panics.
just goes like this. That's it. I don't know what it is.
But anyway, and then he's always mad because like we won't be right next to him, and he'll get in a fight and then die, and then he blames us because he
Yeah,
died.
because you weren't there.
Says the runaway.
Where did you guys go?
I don't run away. I play the game, and then I play it like I try to play it smarter than most people would, to where he'll run right into the door that they're watching. I'll try to jump through a window and catch him off guard.
Yeah. Bait and switch, baby.
But it's my fault that he died.
Yeah.
I know. I heard the
anyway,
screaming.
anyway.
I heard the screaming many a times.
Well, new Warzone's coming out. I'm excited.
When does
And zombies are so much fun.
When
man.
does Verdance come back?
So they said fall 2025,
Yeah,
but
but I heard
I
they
don't
moved
think it is.
I heard they moved it.
I don't think it is. I think they released
I
the
thought it was coming out in this Black Ops. With Black Ops.
Does he not know Black Ops has been out for like a
I
month?
know. No, I know.
Yeah, they
we
always give the game like 2 months before they actually
No.
like apply the season.
I know. But I thought it was coming with that. I thought
I've always
Verdance
heard
was dropped with it.
I've always heard in 2025.
Oh.
Well, fall 2025 is kind of I mean that's when they're releasing season 1.
You know, fall 2025 is a year from now.
Oh.
Yeah, we're still in
Now
24.
who's stupid?
You idiot.
Yeah, but isn't like next month 2025?
No.
Isn't like 2 months 2025?
Yeah.
Yes.
That's January.
And it will be
But
winter.
fall is more towards November, October,
August.
August. Yeah, there you go.
Starts in
No,
August.
that's autumn.
November's right now.
Just kidding.
Oh,
August.
I see what
the
you're
end
saying.
of no, it's the end of August
Yeah.
because summer goes throughout August, and then towards the end of August it switches into fall.
So basically September. This is getting very hard now. Harsh.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel a little bit more pepper.
Yeah.
It's coming through.
Yep.
Which I mean I kind of like that note. I know it's like spicier, but it's a nice mix when it comes to that leather. You just feel like a man, you know.
It's starting to burn.
You could just go upstairs.
You're
if you
a
don't
little
wanna,
baby.
If you don't want to if you don't want to be here, you can just go upstairs.
Well, it's coming down to this last kick.
And
He hasn't talked for like the last.
and
What are you
wait.
what are you talking about? I just was talking.
And I'm getting
I
kicked
asked
out
about
of
Verdance.
and I'm getting
For
kicked
a
out of
second,
It was for like 10 minutes.
Wait a minute.
Dildo.
Hold on.
I'm gonna put a clock up
No, he
in,
won't.
in this in
He's
this.
gonna say it
podcast.
and he won't do
I
it.
probably won't do it, but I want to put a clock up, and every time Joey talks, it's gonna run, and when he stops talking, it's gonna shut off.
And I'm getting kicked out of next week's episode.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
'cause
getting
it's-
kicked out, not him.
Well, I mean,
His brother-in-law.
I mean, right
Nah, I
now
know.
that's the plan.
I'm joking.
We'll
I'm
see
joking.
we'll see what happens.
Joking.
When it gets
Yeah,
to that
how
point.
inconsiderate, right? My birthday, he's like, "Oh, let's do a thing." Fucking asshole.
I didn't say let's do a thing on your birthday. I said when are you available on a Sunday to do an early Sunday?
And it's just so happened to be my birthday.
It just happened to be that he's off on his birthday. So
No
You're
one cares
off on
about
your
your
birthday?
birthday.
Yeah.
I mean, you could still sit down here and smoke a cigar with us, and we can give you a lav mic.
You can share the mic with
What
Joey.
I can do is I could sit down here and fucking pick on you
That's fine.
We'll put you at a quarter.
because I'll be loud enough that I could say
No,
you'll
no.
hear me on your mics.
No, what we'll do is we'll get the old recorder because you can use that as just like a microphone.
Don't you have the?
We'll sync
We have
it.
the lav mic.
We'll sync it with our
Yeah.
clap.
Yeah, and then you could just sit on a corner, and then we'll put a camera on you.
I say next. When are you doing the podcast?
It's gonna be next Sunday.
Okay, I say before the podcast, we take Stevie and we all do chip and putt. Nice, easy, no driving, just chip and putt before the podcast.
I mean, it's my birthday, so I'm 100%
Yeah.
down for that.
And we could tell Mom it's for Daymon's birthday. And she won't freak the fuck out.
Yeah, but then she's gonna be like, no
We're
birthday.
talking about
dinner.
she freaked out about us doing it on Father's Day.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that is true.
We'll have to go early.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, he told us that he's available Sunday morning.
You know, most likely he's not going to come.
No, okay.
No, he put
Yeah,
it
he'll
in, he
come.
set up in his calendar and everything.
He was supposed to do a podcast like, what, 10 times?
No, that was like last minute we asked him to do it, and he wasn't. It didn't match up with everybody's schedule. He gave me a date that he could 100% do it, but it didn't match. Daymon couldn't be on it.
Well, now he has the freedom to do whatever he wants.
I know, so that's what I'm saying. That
I
he has
need the
more of a- he
fuego.
has more of an opportunity to be here. The problem is getting everybody matched up to be able to be on it and do it. So
You guys are acting like you just have a busy schedule.
That's
you just
the-
fucking do nothing.
That's the.
You go to work,
I'm
you
not
come
s-
home, and you
I'm
fucking
not
sit there.
saying me. Other
Oh.
people have freaking things to do.
None of you have a life.
Daymon works on the
Yeah,
weekend,
my
so
job
he
is
might not be
mainly
here on a
weekends.
Sunday. And Stevie has his own life to live.
You know, I don't think they understand. We're the ones who are like, let's do this.
I feel like I'm the only one that's let's be a part of this and do this, and then playing around everybody else.
What the fuck?
I do every Saturday or Sunday. I'm fine with. Damon's the one that cries most of the time.
He is the
Damon's
crybaby.
the one that cries most of the time.
But he is the baby, don't forget.
I gotta work.
He is the baby.
I only work Saturday and Sundays, but I go
Fridays,
Fridays.
Friday, Saturday, and Sundays.
No, he needs to work. Leave him alone.
But the thing is, it's 3 days, but I still put up.
He's got to be
normal
responsible.
full-time hours.
Yeah. But yeah, that's the plan for next week is to do a round the table, with Joey's brother-in-law. Smoke some pappies.
Peppy Van Winkle.
I heard you already have the cigars.
I do have the pappies.
How come he gets to do pappies and we don't?
He's never had one.
We have done it on here. You
Nah,
know.
I know, but I love the pappies.
I think my plan, because this during the holiday season is where I make my money. I think I might buy another case
Let's go.
of the pappies. But final thoughts. Wrapping up here. Final thoughts on cigar.
Cigar was good.
It's
Not
getting
many-
hard. It's
not-
getting harsh right now.
Not a lot of notes. Like I said, I can really only pull out the pepper. The whiskey was good, smooth. I
Whiskey's-
get a little bit of burn, but
Yeah, it's not too burny for me.
I get zero burn.
Uh,
But
because you're an alcoholic.
I know. I'm just saying.
There's a slight burn to it, but it's. I mean, we've
very
drank whiskey
little.
that's way
Yeah.
way worse.
Oh, no doubt.
And it's sweet, smooth, nice, and like I said, I get that like red hot cinnamony pepper or cinnamony flavor to it. The cigar, I am pulling now, getting lower into it, pulling out that pepper.
Yeah.
It's definitely got heavier with pepper in it. The leather. I pull out the leather the most. I mean, I don't taste pistachio or orange peel. Or
No.
what they were saying the notes in there are, but they're like nuance notes that I feel like most people won't even pull out
Yeah, that's very hard.
for it. I mean, I
that.
feel like you would have to smoke like like 6 cigars a day to be able to eventually pull out something like that.
kind of stuff.
But I think it's a good smoke. I do believe the Maduro is better.
I do too.
I like the Maduro way better. But the Knuckle Sandwich is up there for me.
It's always there.
Yeah, it's a great cigar.
Can't beat a knuckle.
They're pricier though. They're $14 a piece.
Damn.
At least at the shop that I bought them at. But from what I remember, the last time he did it, it was around the same price. And then I had something else I want to say. I forgot it.
I have one more thought.
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up.
What? The thought about this.
You're
No, it's not.
lying.
I know exactly
The
what he's
Sixers
gonna
front
fucking
office
say.
still
Yeah.
sucks.
There you go. I knew it was gonna
All
happen.
right. All right. So, guys, don't forget to give us a like, subscribe, and hit the notification button so you can hear some stuff. And then we're going to get more information about the guy that's off of was Veterans
Veterans Highway.
Veterans Highway. We'll get more information. We'll give the address and see if he has a Facebook or anything, and we'll go from there. So make sure you go check him out and everything. What was his name again?
Bruce.
Thank
Bruce.
you. Thank you for wanting to be a part of our show.
Thank you.
Thank you. We appreciate it. And I guess that's it, guys. So we'll see you next week.
All right.
Do a little dance party.
We're not doing that today. You want to do the trunk?
Yeah.